Hey everybody, it's Casey Adams, and today I'm joined with Jody Marie, and we are going to talk about our first photo shoot.
Our first photo shoot and our first publication together, so talk about awesome.
Like, it was literally the photo shoot that changed my life. I don't know about you, but
yes, it was amazing.
It was huge. So, do you remember how we met?
Yeah, I was actually doing a photo shoot for another art student, and I was coming out of the room and I bumped into KZ and I need to shoot you, something along the lines like that, and I was like, yes, that would be awesome. I had no idea who she was, and so we connected to do this body painting shoot, and the other person was actually supposed to be there and didn't show up, and that was, when was this? That was about a year ago, wasn't it?
Like, it actually happened in March. It wasn't like,
oh wow.
yeah, like March of this year.
Yeah.
But we just got on the conversation about how I was like, yeah, I've always wanted to body paint and I haven't met anybody yet who was comfortable to do that. And she was like, you know what?
I've never done body painting, but I rarely, well, I guess a lot of female, or body painters are females, but I've never actually met one in person. So I was like, oh, it's a female, she'll go by, you know, what I'm comfortable with, my rules and all that stuff. And so it was just like, hey, let's exchange contact information and go from there.
And I also think it was funny because I remember sending you the concept art for it, but you didn't know it was my work.
Yeah, and I was like, that is really good. And she's like, thanks.
Yeah, because yeah, like I just remember like we're getting in and you were very nervous because you were just like, how did you practice this?
So the reason why is, you know, I'm an artist, but not the type of artist that KZ is. So when I see something, I have no idea what's in her mind. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, all right, like it's looking good. I have no idea what it's supposed to come, you know. So I was getting a little bit nervous. And I was like, I've never worked with her before. I'm like, is this gonna turn out what I think it is? And then the moment we turned the light off for the black light, I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Like, it came out better than I thought it was going to.
Yeah.
I was like, but you know, when you paint, like when I took a painting class, my first 10 seconds it looked like crap, you know? So I just kept painting on top of it, and then you make this beautiful tree, and you would have never expected that to come from my initial painting, so.
Right, and like that's exactly how it works, is that there's always that sloppy beginning and middle area.
The sketching.
That, yeah, and it looks awful, and like some people, like when they see you, they're just like, is that really gonna be a thing? Like,
and she's like, just wait, just trust me, and I was like, okay, you have to trust the artist when you're working with somebody in the industry.
Yes.
So I just waited it out, and the moment we turned the lights off, I was just like, I remember looking at my hands and I'm like, this is creepy, this is so crazy.
You know, a couple weeks later, she tells me that there's an opportunity to submit it in Vegas Runway magazine, and so I'm like, okay, let's do it.
And I forgot about it too. I forgot about it. She's like, hey, I think that we got this, but I'm gonna be out of the country, so can you go and find out? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not?
It was like really crazy because they didn't send me a response saying yes or no. Literally the email response that I got was, hey, do you want to come to this party?
So I get there and I have no idea. I've never been to a magazine release party like this before, and I have no idea what to even ask, and I saw this lady sitting there with the magazine. I didn't know if we made it or not, so I was like, oh, hey ma'am, can I please look in your magazine? And I'm looking like, do we got it? Do we get it? I was like, hey, these are pretty. Oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. And I was like, okay, focus, focus, focus. And then I saw it and I was like, that's us, we made it in. And I like ran up to the gentleman that was passing these out, and I was like, I'm in the magazine, and he's like, which one? And I was just so rushed. I was like, the skeleton one. Well, it's a makeup issue, so there's a lot of different types of skeletons and skull paintings and jewelry paintings, and so pictures, and I'm like, this is just crazy. And so we ended up getting in it, and from then on we have been working together to try to get into all the submissions. So it's been a lot of fun.
It's been such a crazy journey. It was so incredible that I literally went from studying animation to changing schools and studying body paint. Like, it was a whole like completely different thing.
And we have good news that we will be attending a party on December 13th for another magazine release party with Vegas Runway magazine. We did it again with an awesome team, and we're gonna keep going for everyone moving forward, because I mean, we got the skills and you know, it's amazing.
We got this. I think that the biggest moral of the story is first of all, if there's something that you ever want to try, something you ever want to do, just get out there and do it. Like, don't think about any sort of insecurities. Don't think about like, what if I mess up? Because
you'll never know if you don't do it.
Yeah.
Ever. If you don't take the chance, you already failed. So you may as well try and see what comes out of it.
It's just so crazy that, you know, it was literally something we just did for fun, and then it turned into an actual like job opportunity.
You just never want to give up. I've been modeling since 2013, and I took a break. I was like, oh man, you know, I just want to be published. I just want to do this. And I took about a year break, and I got back into it, and I pushed really hard. And it's like, if I wasn't persistent in what I was doing, I would have never been, you know, been featured the way that I've been in these past couple of months. And also, you never know who you're going to meet. So take a chance to take an opportunity with anybody, just to get out there and meet people, because you never know who knows somebody. So for example, if I didn't take a chance on this one photographer and help with a school project, I would have never bumped into KZ, and then we would have never planned that photo shoot, we would have never got published, and then we wouldn't have gotten published again, and then we've met so many cool people on this journey together, between photographers and concept artists, and like your husband, for example, has skills. So it's like, you never know who knows somebody who can help you get to where you want to get.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, my husband's actually a sound engineer, and he just takes pictures sometimes as a hobby. And again, like, this was literally our first time doing body painting. It was my first time ever painting a human.
And my first time ever being body painted, and then our first time ever being published, like her individually and me individually. And I have another moral too. Just because somebody's still in school or somebody doesn't have a certain education does not equal to their skill level. Somebody can be self-taught and be better than somebody who went to 8 years of makeup school. So, you know, give them a shot, look at their portfolio, and, you know, worst comes to worst, you just have a fun experience with it.
Yeah, like it was really great all around. It was just so game changing.
Thanks, KZ, for having me here today, and we will show you
so
some awesome stuff.
Like,
and just in case you missed it, Vegas Runway magazine.
Yes, we'll be featured again there, so look forward to that, and thank you so much, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.